Okay, I'm about to cook banga soup, but first what you're going to do is I'm about to steam my meat. So I'm using beef meat, and I will be using tilapia fish as well, because I want to do fisherman banga soup. So first I'm going to steam my beef meat. I already added mangi, and I added salt, and that is curry as well. Then I added a little bit of garlic, and then I'm adding onion right now. Yeah, I love onions in my food. I need that taste, so I need a lot to be in this meat. So I'm gonna boil this meat for about, since this beef meat is a bit hot, stronger, so I'm going to boil it for about 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm about to steam my fish. Like I said, I will be using tilapia fish. I prefer using this chicken flavor because it tastes nice. It makes my food taste nice. So I prefer using this. Okay, that's enough. And add a little bit salt to it. So I like steaming my fish or my protein because I want it to be spicy. I want to spice on my fish. So I do that, and after that, this is a shrimp, and I'm going to steam this as well. Don't mind me, I steam everything. Okay. So I'm gonna steam this fish for like 5 minutes. That's it, because I don't want it to get scattered in the soup. So 5 minutes, probably 5 minutes to steam the fish, and the shrimp is just gonna be a minute. So one thing about me is that I don't like steaming my fish because I don't want it to scatter in the soup. So when I'm using my fish to cook, I want it to be like, I don't want it to get pieces in the soup. I don't want it to get scattered. So you're going to see the fish in the soup. So instead of me to steam it, I put it in the microwave and microwave it for. Okay, so I'm done steaming my meat. So I left a little sauce in the meat so I can use it to cook my soup, so I can have taste in the soup. And that is the shrimp. I'm gonna take it out for a minute. And here is the banga. This is what we call the banga. This is banga sauce actually. So it's already been made. So I like this. So this is not the regular traditional banga back home in Nigeria, where you have to make the banga yourself. So back home in Nigeria, I don't like cooking banga soup because I have to make the banga myself. It's a lot of stress with that. But here in the US, it's already been processed and it's already made banga, so it's easy. So this is the sauce. Let me open it so you can see what it looks like. Okay, how do I? Oof. So this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna mix it with water, okay? Then I'm gonna put it inside of it. Put it right here first. So this is just the banga. This is the banga sauce. I'm still gonna add more water to it, okay? But let me first of all blend my onions and pepper, then I'll add extra water to this sauce. Okay, so I'm going to be blending habanero pepper. Don't complain. Anyway, I like peppery soup, okay? When I'm eating the soup, I want it to be peppery. I want to feel that hotness in the soup. So, 4 is enough. Let's go. And onion. I don't play with onion in my soup. Like I stated earlier, I love onions. Definitely use this one. Okay, so now I have my blended habanero pepper and onion to the banga sauce. To let this to boil for about 10 minutes. No. Okay. Water. Okay, this is enough. Just the banga sauce. I haven't added anything. I just added water to it. That is the thing I've done right now. So what I'm going to add is I added water and the pepper and the onion, the blended pepper and onions is in here. So there is no any other thing, no spice, nothing yet. So now I'm going to add bitter leaf. Very important ingredient in this soup. Very important. So that is the bitter leaf. Then after I added bitter leaf, I'm going to add the banga soup spice. This is Esther Piniki Special Banga Soup Spice. This is from my aunt. I brought this when I came back from Nigeria. When I went to Nigeria in December, I got this banga soup spice. I don't play with my banga soup spice and my pepper soup spice. Whenever I go to Nigeria, I get that. So I'm gonna add the banga soup spice. I'm gonna add a spoon. Just half teaspoon, that's fine. So after that, I'm gonna leave it to boil for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to add the meat, the beef meat, then the shrimp and the fish. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add my beef, my steamed beef to it. Here we go. And the sauce to it. So I haven't added any spices to it. I didn't add Maggi or salt to it. I'm just gonna use the meat sauce, the beef sauce that I used. That's what I'm gonna be using for now. I will let it boil for some time, and I will test to see if the beef sauce is okay. Because I don't want to add extra sauce, so I don't have much sauce to it. So I'm just gonna use the beef sauce for now as a spice. Okay, so let me add the shrimp to it. Correct Delta Banga soup. So I'm gonna let this boil for 30 minutes. Then after that, then I'm gonna add the fish into it. Okay. Okay, now it's time to add the fish. Going to add the sauce. Like I said, when it comes to food, I don't play. I want to eat it right. This is the correct Delta Banga soup. Okay, so here is Starch to be served with. I know, do not laugh. Okay, this is not fufu. This is like fufu, but it's not fufu. This is Starch. So normally in Delta State, Delta Ijaws, we eat banga soup with Starch. It's served with Starch. But you can eat it with fufu or gari, anything you want to eat it with. But Starch, I prefer to eat it with Starch. So I'm going to prepare Starch right away, and you're going to see it, okay? Okay, so when it comes to food, there is nothing like slay queen on food, okay? So this Starch is being brought to me by my friend Stella from Columbus, Ohio. Because I can't find Starch here in Mississippi. There's no Starch here. I can find Starch. So I basically told Stella, I was like, Stella, please, if you're coming from Ohio, Columbus, get me Starch. So this is what I'm going to be eating my banga soup with, and I'm going to be preparing it and I will show you the steps on how to prepare starch. It's very easy. Yeah, just take a little, put this in the pot, then you add water to it. So just add water. About to make my starch. For me, I like to add a little bit of palm oil to my starch to make it yellow when I'm making it. Okay. I'm going to bake my starch. Since I don't have wooden spoon, so I decided to use the normal spoon. So keep on stirring until it gets thick. Don't stop stirring, because if you stop stirring, it's gonna have the starch is not gonna be smooth, and it's gonna have seed in it, and it will look nice. So keep stirring until it gets thicker. Okay. So this is what the starch looks like, the finished product. I'm gonna leave it for a little while, then I'll take it out. One thing you need to know about cooking banga soup is that banga soup is not meant to be covered. You don't cover it. If you cover it, it's not gonna come out nice. It's not gonna be coming. It's gonna come out nice, but it's not gonna be thickened. It won't be thick like this. So banga soup is always open. If you cover it, it's not gonna look as sexy as this. So one secret to cooking banga soup: do not cover the soup. Okay. So, yep, we're done. So literally, I didn't add extra spice to this because the sauce from the meat is already spicy enough. The ingredients is enough for me, so I didn't add any other ingredients. So definitely the ingredient I used was the mangi salt I used for the beef meat, then the banga soup spice. Yeah, so this is enough. It's taken enough, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna turn this off. And you're gonna be wondering, this is native pot. Girl, I don't play with my food, okay? So banga soup that is not being served into a native pot is not banga soup. So before you eat banga soup is served in a native pot. So guess what? I brought this pot all the way from Nigeria to the United States. I was like, I can't eat my banga soup just in ordinary plate. But normally I eat it in a plate. But the first time when you cook banga soup, you want to put it inside a native pot because the native pot gives it its own delicious taste. So it's gonna be served here. Okay? Banga soup that has not been served in a native pot is not banga soup. Okay. Okay, so I'm done cooking. So I'm gonna serve this and put it here. So this native pot gives this soup its own special taste. So trust me, whenever you go out there, you want to eat banga soup, ask for the one served in the native pot, okay? Not just the regular plate. So I'm gonna leave this for extra 3 minutes for it to get dried a little bit. Then